Hello, nice to meet you guys. My name is William, and what damn, fucking oily skin, shit, looking good though. Today is Friday the 27th, but since it's past time, it was the 26th of March, a Thursday, 2026. I started the day by being really lazy. I don't really have classes on Thursdays, which is a good thing. I do have this thing at 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock, which is badminton club. Only for recreation. I'm not part of like the actual, play professionally because I don't think I'll make it for the team. And I don't think that's for me really. No. Actually, hold on. Let me fucking bug with the lighting. Woke up early, took a shower, and then walked over to the uni to do badminton. And this is the last one. This is the last recreational one. Turns out the funding ran out or something like that. And there's no more recreations next week or the week after. Which is, I don't know. I guess it's kind of fair, maybe because exams are like really close. So that's a bit of a sad thing, but played a few gig games. One really close game, I played with, I forgot his name. I got his Insta though, I did get his Insta today, but we played against another two dudes, Dan and Lem. And damn, that was a close fucking game. You don't know how close that was? It was like 21. Yeah, they won 21, and then we got 20, I think. Or 19, either way. I fucked up. I legit didn't move. Oh, I didn't move because it was my fucking serve to catch, and I didn't. After badminton, saying goodbyes, walked to Spoons because usually there's a society or like a social, which is what they call it. So go to Spoons, and then there's something planned right after. Whether it's today is a Pitbull event, dress up as Pitbull, have a bald cap or the sunglasses or something like that, and go to a pub or bar. I'm good because the week earlier I planned to go see a film because somebody, I'm fine with saying names actually. Like if somebody has a problem with it, like especially the people that I'm talking about, they'll tell me. I think it was Lewis. Lewis was like, "Oh, you should come to see John Woo's Hard Boiled," because I was like, "Oh, okay, I've never seen any Canto films or Hong Kong films before." Another guy, Syab, was going, and Thomas was going. So I was like, you know what? Why not? It's a 4K restoration of a well-loved movie, and I think I might like it. These guys were glazing it a lot, so I was like, I kind of trust their opinion. Why not? Got spoons, got katsu curry, which, oh my god, fuck me. Why did I get the katsu curry? It just tasted the exact same as my Chinese's chicken curry, and let's say I don't like eating the same stuff over and over. It was good curry. No arguments there. It was good. Just not really something I wanted to try again. Yeah, I finished that quickly because the film was at 8 o'clock. We came there. Well, it starts at 8:10, or doors open 8:10. I don't know, something like that. So me, Sayab, and Lewis went over to the GFT Glasgow Film Theatre, which is great, by the way. The venue is quite nice. Seats, there's a bit to be desired with like this amount of space or leg room there is, but it's whatever. But the seats were comfy. I'll give it that. The seats were really comfy. Get there, scan my ticket, see Thomas because he went out a bit earlier to do something else. Met up with him, found 4 seats in the middle row, got seated down, and watch Hard Boiled, the 4K restoration. And oh my god, fuck! Can I just say this? What an incredible director! Like, I know this is like one of those action flicks where it's like tons of guns, explosions, vehicles blowing up, and all that stuff, but high tense situations. But it is fucking good. It's over the top. I think my opinion generally is that Hard Boiled is an over the top movie at times, but it's fantastic in its delivery and it's awesome. It's really good, really good. I give it 4.5 stars. I don't know. I'm debating if I was supposed to give it 5 or 4.5. I tried to nitpick after thinking about a movie. I haven't given much thought because, well, what's gonna happen after? But great movie. Start at 8:30-ish, something like that, and then finished at 10:30. Credits roll in, and damn, really fun, really fun. God, we walked off to, I guess, this crossroads, this junction. Talked a bit there, took a selfie. Here's right now. Oh man, you know, great people. Also had a great another talk, just talking more about the movie, our thoughts, and just other films. I think there was a movie they talked about, Lewis and Thomas, that they watched 4 times, I believe. It was Le Have, or something like that. I don't know, something like that. They said it's really nice. I might consider watching it. I'm not really much of a movie buff, if you can not tell. Like, I have a lot on my watch list, but I barely get to the point of watching them. To really show that I really don't watch any movies, I have not seen The Green Mile, and I've only watched Shawshank Redemption because I was made to do it for a module. So yeah, that's not a good track record for movies. We split ways. My bus, I was actually supposed to go down the road because my bus stop was in sight, but I kept on talking, and I saw my bus pass by. I was like, shit. Oh, this gets to the good part. So I'm walking home. I'm taking like the most street lighted path home because my mom's told me about this, and I kind of had this fear as well. But like, you know, people are like, oh man, they're gonna fucking cut you up in Glasgow. They're gonna stab you. I almost witnessed a bike, like 2 bicycle people crash, like people that are doing like delivery and stuff. Dude, they almost fucking collided. Dude, they were fucking angry. They were like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you in my lane? I'm like, shit, okay. Continue walking. Another guy's walked past me. He has all this art stuff. And while we walk, we pass an underground bridge. Or like an underground passage, I guess, yeah. And, you know, as I pass him, 2 canvas sticks, I guess, to hold up paintings, they fucking ripped through his bag and then scraped the floor, and he's looking at it. I feel like he was like, oh shit, I broke it. I was like, oh, do you need a hand? I went out of my own personal circle of comfort to give help. I feel like I'm a bit guilty of this. It's that I pass by people every day. Every day when I'm going to uni or when I have to do an errand, I pass by hundreds, thousands of these everyday normal people, whether they're going from work to school or just lounging about. Pass by them. You know, even if they look like they need help, I just pass by them. Coming out of a movie, having a great night with badminton, with the film. You know, saying those words really, really made an impact, I guess. This dude from, coincidentally born in Aberdeen as well, same as me. But I'm not going to tell him where he lives. Come on now. But Ronan. Ronan's a fucking cool motherfucker. I'll say that for sure. He does art. Yeah, I just helped him with stuff. I carried it. And he was like, oh man, where do you need to stop, you know, so I can just carry on walking down to the other side. It's like, you know, no, I'll just walk you down to your fucking, like, flat. It's like, damn. Man, thank you. He's a profoundly deep person. With quite a good background in philosophies and the general premises on religion and all that stuff. Even though he's an atheist, but, you know, I feel like, you know, to understand his viewpoint on religion, really good. Yeah, dropped off his stuff, walked back home, and then got here, took a massive fucking piss, because I've been holding since badminton, and watching it between a 2-hour movie of John Woo's, and then walking home, and yeah. So, why do I say that this has been the most eventful day? It's only been eventful because I made an active choice to do something and coincidentally meet into a circumstance where I'm able to meet other people. Badminton has been a choice that I made since the start. There's this alumni, her name's Libby, but I met her through College Connects and other stuff, and she introduced me to badminton and advocated me to like pick up a lot of stuff as well, you know, just to get out there, right? Just be more social, just to experience what uni life is really like. And badminton club would not have been in my like line of sight if Libby didn't tell me about that. So I have to thank her for that. Then we had the John Woo film. If I wasn't, you know, if Sayab or if Lewis didn't tell me about, you know, John Woo's restoration, 4K restoration of one of his best films, and invited me, you know, if I didn't make that choice to go, I don't think I would have had a great night. Like, I have a good night, right? But I wouldn't have a great night. That's the difference. something that differentiates a good and great is that, it's something memorable. It's something to take away from that. And, watching that film for the first time and being able to go to the film with friends in Glasgow for the first time. Dude, that's the first time I've been to a film in Glasgow. That's insane. To just be with people, be present with people. Man, you can't take that away, That's something that's just deeply ingrained in that. Sure, I'll probably, in a couple of years' time, I'll be like, who? Who did I go to film with? But, no, joking. We'll see how that goes. But, if I didn't make the active choice to go see John Woo and accept their invitation, then I don't think I would have, made a more fulfilling night tonight. And if I did take my bus tonight, I wouldn't have met Ronan. And we wouldn't have talked such a great conversation. And that's what makes a good night. 3 occasions today where I had good interactions. Badminton club as a whole, general thing. Sadly, since it's the last socializing week or last recreational week, so I'm gonna be going every week on Thursdays to badminton, sadly. And the film, fantastic film. God, you need to see fucking Hard Boiled. You'll enjoy it. I think it's something you can enjoy with other people as well. Maybe it might be a bit more enjoyable, in a big screen. Wow, difference, hearing other people's reactions, the laughs, the shocks, and all the stuff. And meeting a friend today, making a friend today. Yeah. This might be a, pointless video to some people, but to me, I think this marks a really important day of just interaction in general. Because I never usually do that. I never usually go on my way to go see films or go to clubs when I do, or help others out. But 3 things that are quite important, and hopefully I keep this in mind. As a lesson to be more active in my decisions. To not be so passive and stick to what I usually do, like Valorant or playing a game, or not really want to talk to people. So thank you, Ronan, for allowing me to carry your bag of arts and supplies and presents and all that stuff back to your flat. Thank you, Sayeb, Lewis, and Thomas for humbly allowing me to come to the movies with you guys and watch a fantastic, fun film. Okay, thank you very much. In summary, Badminton Club, yay, hippie. John Woo, Hard Boiled, ooh, very funny. And help strangers, because that's a good thing. If it's appropriate to, and if they don't look threatening, and if they don't kill you in the end. Yeah. Okay, thank you very much for watching. I'm William. Bye-bye.